Food is the ingredient that brings us together. Hey YouTube family, thank you very much for joining me today. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what you guys are used to. I usually do the food reviews. Today I wanted to talk about customer service as well as why small businesses fail. So why do small businesses fail? I have 5 key points that I think causes a small business to fail. Number 1, lack of business knowledge. So not having any business experience, business operations experience, for example, as well as business education, post-secondary education that will allow you to run a successful business. Number 2, lack of business plan. So not having a proper business plan of what you're doing now, what you will do, and how you're going to expand and operate, how you're going to operate your business and how you're going to expand it in the future. As well as lack of infrastructure or issues with infrastructure. So for example, not having the proper equipment or not having sufficient equipment to support your daily operations. Marketing mishaps, and sometimes actually not having any marketing budget at all. No social media presence. In today's world, we have to have a website, for example, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Reddit, and all those social media platforms. We should have an account open so that way our customers could do their research before coming to the restaurant. And 5, and I think the biggest one, is lack of customer service. What do a business need to succeed? Again, I have 5 items that in my opinion will help a small business succeed in today's world. Number 1, good food items. So having a delicious menu and ensuring that you taste your food items beforehand prior to putting your menu out to your customers. Number 2, having good price point. So for instance, not charging too much for a small portion of food. Or at least, for example, it depends on what kind of restaurant you're running. If it's high-end, it justifies, but you have to look at your customers. If that's what you're going towards, that's fine, but if it's not, you have to balance that. Number 3, having a clean restaurant, ensuring that anywhere that's visible to your customers is clean, and also the back of the house. So I think overall, everywhere should be clean, similar to how we keep our homes clean. If it's not, customers are most likely not going to return. Number 4, having good ambience. Again, cleanliness falls in that, as well as your equipment. So for example, the tables and the chairs that they're using are not broken, it's clean, you have nice lighting, and all of those. And I think the biggest one, number 5, is customer service. So if we have good customer service, it's definitely going to help that business succeed. Now we're going to get into the detail of what good customer service is. What is good customer service? In my opinion, customer is always right. Some of you might disagree with me, but we have to look at it this way. Who pays the rent? Who pays our employees? Who pays for the electrical bill? Who pays for the insurance? It's all the customer. If the customers don't come every single day and buy or whatever we're selling, whether it's food or we're giving a service, we don't have a business. We've shut it down and it's closed. So we have to ensure that we keep them happy. It's easy to keep your current customers happy than to retain a new one. So we have to always try to do what we can to keep those customers that are coming through our doors happy, so that way they return. The next item is listen to your customers. So for instance, if they're bringing a constructive feedback, take that as a positive. Don't get defensive, but rather we should take it as something positive and try to work towards it. Because if they're pointing that out, most likely there might be something lacking that they're bringing it up, and you should be appreciative of that, because most people might not say it. And if somebody's bringing it up, we should try to investigate it, and if they have a good point, then we should try to find a solution or implement their idea. And the last item is give them the pickle. What do I mean by give them the pickle? So the story goes that a McDonald's executive received a letter from a customer stating that I usually go to your restaurants and I order extra pickle. Today I went to your restaurant, I asked for extra pickle, and the cashier asked me for 10 cents. I'm not gonna pay, I'm never coming to your restaurant, and that's it. So when he received the letter, he wrote back, he apologized. I think he sent some gift cards and whatnot, and we'd love to have you as a customer. Please return, give us another chance. And after that, they basically implemented a new training for their employees to ensure that they always help the customer, and that's what they call it, give them the pickle. That if customers asking for something, try to go that extra mile. For example, if they're unhappy with their food item, replace it. If you can't, give them something extra. If the worst comes to worst, give them the food and give them the refund. You might lose that day, you might be short, for example, $10-15 that day, but next day going to return with their family or friends, or even themselves, and they're going to maybe spend the same amount, if not more. So try not to lose that customer, but rather go that extra mile to keep them happy. So in my opinion, these are some of the things that will definitely help you maintain your customers, run a good restaurant or business. If you guys like it, give it a thumbs up. If you think somebody needs it, share it with them. If you like topics like this, leave it in the comment section below, and hopefully we can cover that in the next video. Thank you very much, guys, and see you soon.